Hello, EN100 virtual and face-to-face and non-dual credit and dual credit students, all of you. I'm going to try out something different. I'm just recording this video in which I'm going to talk to you about what you're supposed to do for the week ahead, and then I'll still do the Zoom call on Monday morning where I kind of talk about the same stuff. Just I'll go a little bit more in depth. This is for just everybody to kind of be on the same page. I'm going to share my screen real fast. So the main thing that you need to focus on is literacy narrative first draft and peer review. The first draft will be due on Wednesday, 11:59. Thursday morning, you will get your peer review pairings or group assignments. You'll have two people in your group apiece for the non-dual credit people. If you submit it, I will arrange that for you. If you don't submit it, you have to do it yourself or you'll get a 0 on the assignment. That's just how it works. For the dual credit people, if you don't submit an essay, which you need to submit an essay, but if you don't submit an essay, you will automatically get a 0 on the peer review, and that's a 0 out of 20. And there's not a whole lot of points in this class, so you need to make sure you submit it. It needs to be at least, I think, 3/4. It's either 2/3 or 3/4 of the length. In fact, here I will pop down here and load this up to see what it's saying. Could not be viewed at this moment. That is great. Okay, here we go. It needs to be I'm just going to go ahead and say 3/4 just to be on the safe side. But that's the main thing to focus on. You have two assignments, actually. You have those two, and then you have this one, which is evaluating literacy narratives. And the evaluating literacy narratives is the Flipgrid one for the dual credit people. For the non-dual credit people, is just a forum post, the question thing where you reply to your classmates. You'll need to answer. You'll need to read 3 of the drafts from Beyond the Blank Page and assign them a grade using the holistic rubric, and just kind of getting a gauge of where you're at. I have uploaded those. In fact, the Beyond the Blank Page chapters are here. It is, sorry for the quality of it, it is a rather large file that I've had to condense on Saturday, but I still think you can read it. If you want the 12 megabyte file, I can send that to you, but I think this 3 megabyte file should suffice. Sorry if it's still a little bit on the large side, but you're supposed to read 3 of these essays and grade them holistically using the rubric, which it's the literacy narrative rubric right here, in which you'll kind of give each section a grade, kind of explain why you gave it a grade, and then average that together for the overall grade. Do that to 3 of them. That will be due by Wednesday as well, because it's a forum, and then you need to reply to 2 of your classmates. In fact, if you are still struggling to figure out what to do with this literacy narrative in general, I would highly recommend you dive in and you do this evaluating literacy narratives assignment first, because this is what you're reading. You're reading literacy narratives that are written for EN100 for CMO, so you should be able to see what they're looking for and have a good idea of what you need to do, and that should hopefully help you with that. On Wednesday, I'll pop on here again and I'll go more in depth with peer review once we actually get to peer review, but we'll wait until we cross that Rubicon. But that's it for this week. You focus on the first draft, which is due Wednesday, evaluating literacy narratives, which is also due Wednesday, and then the peer review will be due on Sunday. We'll talk about that on Wednesday or Thursday, and then the replying to 2 of your classmates, that will also be due on Sunday. That's what I have for now. I'll still host a Zoom call tomorrow, and until then, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Later, Reno.